Hi, this is June with New Orleans Potions, and today I'm going to show you how to make a nail polish. This is one I made earlier, and I call this Carmine. This is just a combination of extender white and carmine pigment. Okay, set this aside. So the first thing you want to do is get your bottle. I get these from tkbtrading.com, and I'm going to put my beads in. So I like to put 3 just so it stirs it really well. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my base. And I use a powder base. And this is the extender white. It's a combination of titanium dioxide and mica powder. And I'm going to use my dash. And I'm going to level it off. Put my little funnel in. And then I have this little metal stick, and this just pushes it down into the bottle. Tap the funnel to get the rest of it out. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some 91% alcohol, and what this does is wets the pigment. So I just squeeze enough in there to get it a little bit liquidy. And then all I'm going to do is shake it. And what that does is it wets the pigment and releases the color from it. So now that it's white, so that's what I would consider my base. And so the next thing I'm going to use is I'm going to put a dash of this Congo pink mica powder. And then we're going to see what it looks like. Let's see, let's use the short one. Okay, get that down in there, and I'm going to shake it again. And the good thing about when you make these, the way that I do it, the polish dries really fast. I put another little squirt and shake this up. See what color we have. And that's pretty much going to be your color. And I like that. I could make a little darker if I wanted to. And I'm gonna look and see what it looks like on my finger. And I'm thinking that's a lot of color. So we're gonna leave it like that. And it's just real simple, very minimal ingredients. So the next thing I'm gonna do now is I'm going to add the luster base. I get this from TKB Trading as well. Okay, and I like to tip the bottle so I can see the base coat run down the side, so I can see where I'm filling it to. It cleans the side of the bottle so you can see where you are. And then you fill it up right underneath the neck, because you want to leave a little room for shaking, and you want to leave room for putting the brush in. And what I usually do for the brushes is I always fan them open and then put them in, and then put your top. And once you screw it down like this, what it does is it pushes the top of the brush into the bottle. And then you just shake it, and it's pretty much blended and ready to use. So I'm going to paint it on this nail tip right here so you can see what the finished product looks like. And you can see I use very minimal tools. We have a funnel. I get these little spoons and measuring spoons and things from TKB. Okay, and also these bottles come from there as well. And you can see too on this finished one, I have these little craft labels. So I just put it on there and I wrote the name. All right, this one is finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me close the alcohol. I'm going to paint it on this nail tip, and I'm going to show you how fast it dries. I use these at work, and I'm just to the point of preferring to use these. Actually, let's paint a different one. I want to put a base coat so you get the full effect. I use these. I get these from, this is Tammy Taylor. Because I make these, I want to make sure I use a very high quality top and base coat. I'll put the base coat. And it dries really quickly. Okay, now we can do the color. Alright, that's the first coat. Took me a little bit. I think the brush for this particular polish, it's not the best condition. You can see where it made some streaks. I guess I'm going to need to change the brush out. Okay, let's see. And also too, when you're painting on a natural nail, you're not going to be loading these coats on one after the other. This is not going to work. That just gives you an idea of the color. So it came out really nicely. And as soon as you mix these, they're ready to use. So there's no waiting around or waiting for the next day or something. So, okay, this is June with New Orleans Post.